Welcome to Media Scavenger Hunt. It's your guy Walter Fillmore, and tonight I am reviewing the Syfy original series, Dominion. This is episode 5. It comes on every Thursday night, and this is called Something Borrowed. A lot of things happen in this episode when angels raise hell on earth. Starting with my top 3, as well as some x-ray machine things that I've seen. Number 1, after starting his training with Michael, Alex has visions that cause him to go rogue on an Archangel Corps mission. Starts off, Alex is in the desert, it's high noon, the sun is in his eyes, he's walking through empty bullet shells, he's trying to shoot Michael in flight. This aerial attack isn't going Alex's way. Michael tells him, you're a soldier, but you need to trust your instincts and attack me. Attack the shadows, not the sun. In another scene, they're sitting in the Buddha position and he's telling him to concentrate, focus, meditate, and go into a trance-like state. This is what happened in the episode before when he was in solitary and he had that vision. In the vision he sees Bixby, and when he comes up out of it, he tells Michael that I know what I have to do. So, wow, I'm like, okay, this right here is like Professor X training one of the X-Men, or Yoda training Luke Skywalker or something, and they have this type of relationship going. Number 2, General Risen's secrets come out to hunt him. As Claire tries to protect him, she's in the midst of preparing her engagement party to William while she's still in this lover's triangle with Alex. She tells Alex that this is really like a business merger, a political wedding, and that she's now becoming lady of the city. She needs to look out for the city, even though she still loves Alex and everything. General Risen, he's still keeping his secret rendezvous with the Lady 8-Ball, and she's getting restless and like, why are you always keeping me hiding? I need more about this and everything. So you know how women can sometimes be, in which she's in her right. You know, he's keeping her hidden and everything, even though he knows that it's wrong on so many levels. So that right there is happening right there, as well as still his bad heart condition. Number 3, Counsel Dave Wells plans to secure his power. It starts off with a flashback scene of Wells and his family, his wife and his 3 children. They're hiding in an upstairs closet and some 8-Balls find them. And in defending his family, David loses his wife and 2 of his children, left with a crying William. He realizes that he has to put his schemes in motion now. So the first thing he does, he tries to go to Claire and tell her, like, look, we about to push your father out. You about to become lady of the city. You and William are about to run the city and everything. And he's telling her about other counselors, Counsel Romero, that wants to do this. The second thing he does, he goes to Becca and tells her, like, I know that what I said, if you help me find out all the secrets about angels, especially Michael, that everything will be copacetic. But here's another thing I need you to do. I need you to help me push this vote through to get General Rising up out of there. And if you don't, not only will I tell on you how you're sleeping with Michael, you'll be a social pariah, but I'll also tell on the other 4 women that's part of y'all harem, y'all orgy. I'm like, man, he's ruthless. In X-ray vision mode, here's 4 more things I learned about this episode. Number 1, General Rise's 8-Ball lady friend snuck out into the city using the underground tunnels he uses to rendezvous with her. And kills a knick-knack shopkeeper in a panic so he wouldn't set the alarm or cause her harm. General Risen finds out about it. They have a lover's spat and he tells her, don't worry about it. I'll figure a way to protect you and get them off your scent. Later on in the scene, she comes into Claire sneaks into Claire's room just to leave the music box. General Rising doesn't like that. He threatens her. She jumps off. And while this is happening, number 2, the Angel Corps is called in a high alert because there is an 8-ball behind the walls of Vega. They need to find this. General Rising, he goes to Michael, and Michael tells him, like, look, I already knew about it and everything, but I knew you must have loved her. Who was she to you? General Rising says, it doesn't matter. I need her taken down. So this is really pulling on your heartstrings moments right here. When William is in front of the big statue that looks like the hands, he's in he's in that preacher mode and everything. He's the Principe with a flock of believers around him. He's telling them that, giving them all that false propaganda, and they're saying, may the chosen protect us all. One of his newest recruits into the black acolytes tries to question him about his hypocritical ways. He's like, what? You don't do that to me. I'm doing this for Gabriel. Number 3, we find out that Alex and Norma used to be involved, but she broke it off so Alex wouldn't get kicked out of the Corps. And that she still has feelings for him, even though he loves Claire now. And number 4, most importantly, Claire's snooping around in David's office trying to find something to help her blackmail him, and she stumbles across a black acolyte scarf that William dropped in the bottom drawer. She thinks she has leverage. So she goes to David and like, look, I'm going to tell everybody about this. You's a hypocrite, blah, 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 all that. David is confused. He's like, oh, what you trying to set me up? What? And he's thinking that, he's like, where's all this coming from? He's so confused. But he sees his son smirking, telling him, come on, y'all late for the dinner party and everything. Everybody's waiting on you. So he's putting 2 and 2 together like, oh, my own son is backstabbing me? Oh, she's the puppet master? Wow. So it's all this happening. Final thing, most importantly, Alex and Norma is running through the city, and they find the black 8-ball who's just killed one of the Archangel's Corps in trying to get away, and bam, Alex has a fight with her, wounds her a couple times, but she tells him please stop. She doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to hurt anybody, and she has a family. She has a daughter. While this is happening, Claire is making her toast and saying the only person she wished that was there was her mother. Cue to the what? Picture behind her. And who is it? The 8-ball. So we come to find out that the 8-ball is Claire's mother. Shocking. Thank you. Good looking. And much gratitude to everybody that like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. As well as those that was patient with me this week. It's been a real tough weekend. Have a blessful and less stressful day, evening, or night. And remember, media scavenger hunters, make sure your binoculars are not out of focus and your zoom in is right.